Now there's 3 movies I promise you guys that I will review. And I'm gonna get the worst one out the way first. This, which, spoiler alert I guess, this movie's called Six Souls. And it actually stars a very famous person by Julianne Moore, who's been in really good movies. And she just picked a bad one to jump into. So without further ado, let's go ahead and review this movie Six Souls and get this review out the way ASAP. What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of Movie Breakdowns. I'm your host, Ali Zakka. If you enjoy this series, please like, review, share, subscribe. And there's a movie you want me to review, please put it in the comment section. I'll do my best to get to it. I'm sorry for those who I couldn't get to certain movies because I couldn't find them, but they're still on the list. I haven't forgot about them. If I ever come across them, I would do it. And because every movie that I've watched and finished since I started this series, I will do a movie review on. That's why I'm doing this movie, Six Souls. Now, to give you a background on it, I watched this movie in December before my move, and I watched this movie on not a movie date. It was a date night. I went back to this girl's place, and we legit Netflixed, like nothing else, just Netflix. And she's into horror movies. She was like, oh, Six Souls on Netflix. Let's watch this movie. And I was like, let's do it. And this movie starts off great. It starts off like, it has a really interesting plot. For some reason, I kept thinking of Split. You know, Split hasn't came out yet because this movie Six Souls came out in 2010. But it was like, it's really interesting. It was about this lady who's a psychiatrist, and she goes and visits this guy named Adam. Now Adam's in a wheelchair, and Kara is the lady. She goes visit Adam. Her dad was like, hey, this guy you want to see is an interesting case. So Adam's in his wheelchair, and he sits there, talks to Kara about some stuff. He's going over some things, blah blah blah. Kara goes talk to her dad like there's nothing different about this guy. He's just like somebody else I talked to. Her dad plays some recording, or I think it's a phone call or something. This has spoilers in it, by the way, but who cares? It's on Netflix. So the phone call plays. Adam hears the phone call, and all of a sudden he does a little noise thing, and he turns to this guy named Wesley, I believe, or David, wanted to. Kara goes back in there. Now Adam's in a wheelchair. Kara goes back in there, and now Adam's standing. Or he stands up, or he does something. She's like, what's going on here? And he's like Adam's more of like kind of like a scared kind of dude. Like he's scared, kind of timid. Well, David or Wesley, whatever his name was, he's like in your face, brash, like the badass kind of dude. Like, I do whatever I want, kind of a cool dude, whatever. And Kara's like, okay, so he has multiple personalities. No big deal, Dad. Whoop-de-doo. We'll kind of find out this dude, Adam / David / Wesley, he has 3 different personalities in this movie. But the movie's called Six Souls, and the reason why is because Adam's is possessed by the devil, or some demon from hell. And the demon is going around killing people and taking their identities and pretending to be this dude. So who the original guy was, which is apparently some dude from the past that Kara somehow finds through some old video footage that ended up leading to her trying to chase down the devil. She goes talk to a witch doctor, and the witch doctor's like, you can't escape him. He puts the mark on your daughter. He's going after your daughter. It's some malarkey, stupid stuff. Like, I can't. It is such a bad movie. And the movie is now like almost 2 hours long. It is, where's the time, man? I'm looking at it here on IMDb. It is 1 hour and 52 minutes. And I watched through it all. I can never get those 2 hours back. I remember sitting there, and the date, she was like, you want to change this movie? I was like, no, we are committed. We are finishing this. You know, it's really stupid. It makes no sense halfway through. The movie's called Six Souls, but the guy has 3 souls. And as Kara's going through and doing investigation, it's really neat. She's going through and like finding people like Adam's past. Like, she goes talk to Adam's mother, but then she goes into Wesley or David's house and see that David's dead. And she's like, but if he's dead, how's this dude taking this person's personality? And then she goes find this witch doctor lady. That's when it really derails, when she goes find a witch doctor, and from there is like the witch doctor's like, I knew you would come and you can't escape him. He's going to kill, mark your daughter, and he's going to take over your daughter. And her brother, who's taking care of her daughter, gets killed somehow. So that's the six, I don't know. Anyway, it comes down to some battle in the forest where Adam keeps having these flashbacks. So they go find the forest where he's like sitting there, and apparently the devil comes up and attacks him, and it's stupid. It really is. Like, the movie should be, I don't know, 6 souls. I think they at the end of the movie, they didn't know the writers and directors, and like, I don't know, what do we name this movie? I don't know. Well, he conquers 3 people's souls in the movie, but he has 6 souls. He has 3 people's souls at the beginning, and he took over the grandpa and the daughter and the brother. So that's 6 souls, right? 6 souls. We're gonna move 6 souls. What? Really? I don't know. It was a horrible movie to watch. If you decide to watch this movie, let me know what you think of it. I wouldn't waste my time with it. Let me go ahead and get into some characters. Well, before I get into characters, things that I did take away from this movie. Okay, I'm trying to think of something right now. I would say the one thing I did enjoy was that the storyline started off so well. The designs of characters, the clothing and everything, this place and settings, everything, kind of like lighting and camera work. It was, besides towards the end, it got a little crazy. But beginning of the movie, it was really well. The story, it was just a story that went off rails. Like, it was dry in the middle of the movie. Like, there was like an hour of this movie that was really dry and drugged out, and you're just trying to focus, and you're just trying to get through this. You're like, what is going on here? And how did he get away from the cops? And how did he meet her daughter? Was he? And why is her daughter acting like this strange man is her uncle? Like, what? And these are scenes like that. Like, the way I'm describing this movie is how I was watching this movie. It's like, she knows it's not her uncle. Why is she talking to him? Like, why is she sitting there? And then she gets marked. Like, what? And then, because once you get marked by the devil dude, he comes and try to find you wherever you are. And I don't know, man. It was weird. It was a bad movie. Alright, so actors and actresses, the cast. So Julianne Moore, as I already said, plays Kara Harding. She, bless her heart, tried her best to make something out of this movie. But nothing can save a bad script. Nothing can save bad writing. Like, she tried. She acted her best, heart out, and she did her best. Same with Jonathan Rylsmeyer, who played David Adam Wesley. The cast of this movie didn't seem out of place. Like, nobody in the movie really seemed like, oh, they like, didn't seem like bad actors. Like, everybody here, like Jonathan Rhys, R-H-Y, I do this for everybody. But Jonathan Myers, he did his best. He did well. Like, the cast wasn't bad. I think Sammy was Brooklyn Proux. Sammy, that's the daughter. Jeffrey Demond is Dr. Harding, so Kara's father. Like, the cast, the main people didn't seem out of place. They did a great job. They tried their heart with what they had, but you can't save a bad script. You can't. I don't care, you can have the world's best actors, give them a bad script, it's still gonna be a crappy movie. And what it was, a crappy movie. Gosh. Is this a Friday night movie? No. Don't spend your time on it. Don't even watch it. If you want to watch this movie because you want to see what I was like, why I'm so mad about this movie, go for it. But other than that, save yourself the 2 hours. Go do something else. You're better off watching Batman vs. Superman. At least you get something else out of that versus this movie. And grading time. I'm going to grade 6 Souls a solid F. My first one. My first F. yeah, this movie wasn't a good movie. Like, it tried its hardest and it just tanked so bad. Like, maybe an F plus because the actors they tried their hardest. So I'll give it. I'll change that. I'll make it an F plus because the actors tried their hardest, but it's still a bad movie. I'm sorry, guys. All right, that's my movie review for Six Souls. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Please, like I said, if there's a movie you want me to watch and review, please put it in the comment section, and I do my hardest to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Keep being awesome. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment in the comment section below, and please subscribe for more episodes of Grind Towards Success, movie breakdowns, or whatever it is you're watching on my channel. I have different stuff from interviews to other movie reviews to wrestling reviews. If you're a wrestling fan, please subscribe if you want to see all that and see what's going on. Also, you can follow me on Snapchat here, follow me on Instagram there to see what I'm doing in my personal life as well as my business and Ninja Warrior. And lastly, you can watch the last episode of Grind Towards Success here. You can watch the last episode of movie breakdowns there. Thank you guys once again. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Keep being awesome.